Yeah, yeah, yeah. Two guys, two guys. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Two guys, a girl, and two guys, a girl. Two guys, a girl. Two guys and a girl.
Why then? Just likes
why
it
not?
crispy.
Yeah, crispy.
It's a crispy hole.
One week.
Don't mention names now.
1 week we should start without like referencing pussies or dicks. Just 1 week.
Well,
Why?
you've got it on your brain.
Why would,
I just think it would be refreshing.
why would we not want to mention pussies and dicks?
Because we're mature, okay?
Yeah.
We're all mature adults.
Can think about other things.
I think there are some people who would flirt
Hmm.
without wanting anything from it. There are some women who would flirt just to get their own way.
Yeah, now you put it that way.
And
I
there
can
are some
instantly
guys
see
who
your
would
point.
flirt to
Power
get their
play.
own
It's a
way.
power play,
Yeah.
isn't it? Complete power play.
If-
Just to see what you can get for it.
Say you were in the club, getting turned up, and there was a male bartender, and it was
Yeah.
very busy. 100%, if you can flirt your way to get the next drink, you would.
Yeah,
Same
alright,
as
I
if it
suppose.
was a male bartender.
Pull that top down.
Yeah.
Get those
Got my
titties
tits
out.
out for my Coke from the drive-through.
Did you?
Just slap
Yeah.
them on the bar.
Yeah. I said, do I
Start flicking your
still
nipples.
have to pay? Yes, please.
Yeah, and you need to disinfect that bar, madam.
Yeah.
We don't know where those tits have been.
Um,
But if somebody was flirting with me,
you just assume they want more.
I assume they want to see some dick. Because what have I got to give that isn't some good dick? No, I mean, like, I'm not a barman.
There's something you should ask yourself, Ollie. If that's all you think you've got to offer women, then there's something wrong.
Yeah.
Okay then, what if you were
Because it's not
flirting
your
with
humour.
somebody?
Or your
It's
charm.
not-
What if you're flirting with somebody then?
Yeah.
Why would you flirt with somebody?
See some dick.
Just to see some
Just
dick?
to see dicks.
People flirt all the time
Of
now.
course they do.
I flirt with men, actually. You've seen it.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Accidentally.
I've cowered away and let you carry on.
It's just cringe.
Mm.
Yeah, alright, I see your point now that you mentioned that.
Yeah, so sorry to break it
But
to you.
no, but that's like flirting in a situation where somebody definitely has something to give. You've definitely got something to benefit from that situation.
Yeah,
If
well,
a barman, if there's two people just at a party, what is the exchange there unless it's dick and vagina?
Well, maybe it's not that. Maybe, like I said, it's just to, I don't know.
Have some fun.
Just
Have
makes
some
you feel good, doesn't
yeah.
it? Bit of flirting.
If you flirt with someone and they flirt back, then it makes you feel
You're like,
good
yeah.
about yourself. If they're like, no, what are you
My-
doing?
Yeah, but if a hot girl came up to you at a party and she was like, oh, hey, blah, 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 and you were going, yeah, this feels good.
And I'd be like,
You'd
sorry,
thinking,
I got a girlfriend.
yeah, but if you didn't have a girlfriend, your mind wouldn't go to, I'm in.
No,
What?
Yeah, of course it
Yeah,
fucking
exactly.
would.
Exactly.
no.
Exactly.
I'd be suspicious. I'm always suspicious. I'd be suspicious. Like, what
You
do you
get the
want?
stink
Is
eye.
this a
you
joke?
want?
Yeah.
It's a joke.
Leave me
The
alone.
screw face.
Yeah. Where is my face?
Mm.
No, but I carry on petting the dog, and that is not a euphemism.
You are not invited, sir.
Stroking the puppies.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, that's yeah.
I don't know, but there must be, like, I've flirted with people before, and
What for?
I don't know, just, like, what do you class as flirting, though? Is just male, female talking to each other who you might, like, say, like, between friends, I wouldn't class it as flirting, but if you don't know somebody very well, and you're just talking to them in, like, a playful way, is that flirting?
I don't understand what is classed as flirting. I think there's been times when I've apparently flirted with someone and I'm just speaking to them as I would normally. Like, I don't know, if I was like...
You
oh,
can't
know,
help
you
being
look-
sultry, Jess. Can you?
just squinting at them, it's because I can't see them. But if I was like, oh, you know, you look really nice, or, you know, what do you do? That's great, blah, blah, blah. That's just being friendly.
Yeah.
Yeah, what about touching?
No.
No, do
touching.
not touch me.
No,
yeah,
because
what
that's
about
crossing
touching?
the line. Because if someone was talking to me that I don't know and they start touching me,
Yeah.
just, I don't know,
What if
holding
you-
my shoulder or something.
What if you do know
pinning
them?
me down. What if I knew them?
If you knew them, say you were at a party with a guy that you knew and had known for a little while, and that guy was... Alright, say he wasn't talking to you. Say he came in out of the blue, right? You were just sat around with some friends. He came in out of the blue and then just sort of like ruffled your not your collar,
My
like
collar,
your,
'cause I'm a Victorian
your
woman.
t-shirt sleeve
Popped your
or
collar.
something like that.
That's weird.
Yeah, is that flirting?
I'd say
'Cause
that's invasive.
Well, that's not singling out because that sounds mean, but that's attention. It's direct attention to one person.
And that's what I'm on about.
So yeah, kind of.
Yeah, but is
And
that
then I
ever
put my
happened
collar
to you?
back down and I say no,
Yes.
thank you, sir.
Really?
Yes.
Well, you've been talking, and you haven't.
The whole reason we're discussing this is because it happened to me.
Oh. Oh, well, you didn't say that part.
You know, I know I didn't. But yes. See, that's the thing. It's not like idle just chit chat like you said, "Oh, hey, oh, how's your day? Oh, you look really good."
Yeah, take it
It's
off.
like Exactly. That's my point. Take it off. Let's see some dick.
All right then. Who did this to you then?
Someone
no
we
names.
know.
I can't name anyone, but
When did it happen?
I literally told
very
you this
recently.
10 minutes ago.
I'll
the
make a
whole
note
reason
for
we
you, John.
started discussing this.
You've lost me. I don't understand.
So
what's
it
going on.
happened. Something happened. Direct
Timmy
contact.
Turner's wife.
Oh right, okay.
Timmy Turner.
Oh okay.
That's the whole reason we were discussing this.
Okay.
Anyway.
I've forgotten about
But
that.
yeah, flirting. Like, have you ever flirted with somebody to get something?
No.
I know.
Like I would class that as dishonest.
Yeah, it's leading someone into a false sense of.
Dick.
My ex-girlfriend used to do it all the time to everybody.
Yeah, isn't it
And she
horrific?
used to get stuff all the time.
Isn't that
then-
bad though?
But
Well-
if it works, then why stop it? If you get your way,
Like if she got a ticket, if she say she was speeding or something, oh, that doesn't really work in this country, does it? Because cops don't give you tickets. But
And we don't have
for
cops.
instance, yeah, if a policeman pulled her over, she would flirt with the policeman until you just go away.
pull down.
Whereas if I attempted
He
any
pulled out.
kind, he pulled out. Yeah, no, yeah. But but yeah, it's odd, and people would like men, only men, women would see through her straight away, but men would just like throw themselves at her and just be like, "I'll do anything for you," and it's odd. It was odd being in the position that she was my girlfriend.
Isn't that horrific though?
I don't know.
It's just low
I'm not a
morals,
jealous
it's-
person, but it did piss me off a little bit.
I think women seem to do it more for that reason. Women do tend to flirt more because they know they'll get away with it because guys can be a little bit blind to it. Which is why it frustrates me when there's some women who are like, you know, oh, this is going to sound very like mean, but like with equal rights and stuff. Yeah, I know it's a completely different, I don't know, part of it, but if you want to be treated as equal, don't get your tits out and flirt with someone to get your own way.
Yeah, right on, sister.
Yeah, power.
Totally,
power
that's
to the...
true.
Do you want to use my cricket to burn your bra?
No, I need.
But like, there's certain
Sure.
people that
Positive.
we might come into contact with on a fairly regular basis,
Yeah.
who are the male version of that, but we men, we can see straight through them straight away.
Guys can see through guys.
Guys can see through the guys, and they just know what a smarmy twat.
Yeah.
But I think it's hard. It's harder for men to see through women, but women more easily
Yeah,
see
it's
through
true.
the women because you're just like, oh, what are you just being a dickhead for?
But it's like I said earlier, like I think I've probably seemed like I'm flirting with someone when I'm not. You know, the whole like when girls play with their hair. I do that all the time.
You mean
But-
this isn't...
No,
Gonna
I'm
happen.
just playing with my hair. You know, when or she was twirling her hair while she was talking to me. I do that
Yeah.
to anyone.
Which hair?
Pubic hair.
Pubic hair. Then I'd think I was in. Hey, if you were sat there spread eagled, like swirl it around your fingers.
Yeah, it's not that fucking long. No, but I do that all the time. Or like, I don't like what's the word?
Subliminally.
Flirting. I think I do that anyway, just because I don't know. It just happens to be some of my habits.
It depends. Like I've been in a supermarket, like say with Mum or Gabby or something like that, and I'll have what I think is a perfectly reasonable conversation with the girl at the checkout, and then afterwards they'll have gone, "Oh, you're flirting with her, were you?"
Yeah.
I'm like, no, just being
Just
like
friendly.
just being funny, like
Get my club card points.
yeah. But yeah, so flirting is an odd one. Like,
Do you remember a time where you knew you were being flirted with?
100%, yeah.
And was there like a before and after point where it was like, oh, this is nice, just having a conversation, and then bam, flirt happened, and then afterwards you were like, oh fuck, what do I do? Like, how do I proceed? I've had that.
Yeah, definitely. It's happened at the cinema to me
Yeah.
when they were like pushing hard for. I don't know what
The D?
I thought she was pushing hard for Diok, but no, she was pushing to sell something. I don't know what it
Do you
was.
want the premium seats?
Yeah.
There's more.
And it was
third
just
leg
like,
room.
yeah. We were having like fairly nice conversation about films, and then all of a sudden, like her knowledge of films like disappeared after a certain level, and she was just like, "Oh, I don't really know," blah blah blah.
Oh no,
And
hang
then-
on. I mean, have you been flirted with properly?
Yeah.
Where
'Cause
they
want,
wanted
their
the D?
intentions are
Yeah,
real.
yeah, that's what.
Oh,
I mean.
so you mean like? Oh, and then you just go, "Oh shit."
This is on.
Oh.
I'm in.
Yeah, I suppose so. I can't remember like a particularly.
I remember a particular one.
Can you share?
Yeah. We were. I won't mention names, of course.
Obviously.
Well, you know, it's too many. No, but there was one time where I was up in the top room in Buffalo, and we were all like chatting casually, and I was like getting on well with this young lady, and then all of a sudden there was a finger on my knee, like, but you know, like a.
Yeah.
That worked
My
too.
actual drink.
Yeah, there was a finger on my knee, like, not an accident. Like, look what I'm doing with my finger.
Yeah, I can see you. It was
That was on my knee. A stroke.
finger stroking your
Couple
knee.
of strokes, and I was like, shit. I was like, this is going somewhere, and then I think I probably fucked it up.
Slapped
'Cause
her
that-
hand away.
Yeah, because then the anxiety comes in, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah, sometimes.
What?
Well,
Like a girl likes
it's pressure now.
Oh
isn't
my
it?
god! And then you get all hot under the collar,
And then you got to start taking your clothes off.
and you're sweating profusely.
Oh.
No, not for you. Cool as a cucumber.
No one's done that to my leg that I don't know.
No one's ever stroked your leg.
Is that the sign?
That's the surefire sign.
When they start stroking
Well,
your
no,
leg
if you
with a
get
single
any kind of contact like
Oh,
that. kind of
yeah.
thing,
Yeah, at arm's length, like that. Looking you dead in the eye. That means you going home tonight with them.
It's like beckoning you, but actually,
Oh, okay. Yeah. I was just thinking of. There's been times in work where men have tried flirting with me because I know they want me to, I don't know, offer a discount of some sort. Not me personally. Discount. And I've just shut them down straight away. Yeah, you can see they're like, oh, you know, you.
Oh, well, they instantly change.
No, they're like, we'll be going through the transaction, and they're like, you know, oh, you know, you're very pretty or whatever.
Really?
You know, how long have
You
you
just
been
can't
working
believe
here?
anyone
I
would
just can't
say
believe
that
you
to
say
you.
that right now. I'm joking. I just can't believe people are that brazen. Like.
Like, clearly fake flirting, and I'll be like, no, sorry. Because it's
Good,
like, you're not
Good for
getting
you,
anywhere.
yeah.
I know I'm pretty, I don't need you to tell me.
Bitch.
iPhone's got a front-facing camera, biatch.
Yeah, I don't know. I just I'm usually aware if someone's trying to get something from me.
Yeah.
I'm oblivious to a lot of other stuff, but when they're purposely trying to get someone at your front door,
No one ever. It's just a builder.
if someone's trying to get something from me, I know. I'm like, no.
You go flirting then.
No, like that kind of thing's happened at the cinema, as I said, and like it's instantly like, oh, there you go.
They
You
got
just
another £1 off you
Yeah.
for that premiere.
Well, no, never. I'm never sitting in a premiere seat paying for it. Just sneak in, innit?
Yeah.
Some fucking rebel like.
There you go.
Well, how long did we talk about that
15 minutes.
Wow.
15 solid minutes of
So going
Stop
back to the
flirting
girl
with
who
me.
was, you know,
Yeah.
stroking your leg, was she
Yeah.
talking to you at the time?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
We were in a conversation.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
About,
She was European. You know, about. I can't remember what we were talking about. I was having my leg stroked. My mind was blank.
Yeah, that
Probably a
does tend to
dribbling
happen,
mess.
doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, welcome to episode what?
11?
12? 12, I think.
Really?
Have a check.
Okay. I haven't listened to
Every
our
week
last
we
one.
do this.
Yeah, episode. It's one of this. It's an early double digits.
Wow.
Cannot believe it.
Well, yeah, episode 12.
That's what happened to that girl instantly.
What?
We had an early double digits, and then I just fucking bailed. It's like peace.
Finish yourself off, love.
Finish yourself off.
I'm out.
Wow. No wonder people don't flirt that often.
Yeah.
'Cause it's construed.
Anyway,
Got
episode
this
12
stank
is
to
it?
go.
Oh my god.
I didn't have a mustache back then, so. Oh god. God.
I miss you. Or maybe we shouldn't talk about tits.
Well, you know,
vaginas.
I didn't say tits.
Now you're sniffing your own fingers.
I didn't sniff my fingers.
I'm sure you have.
I said. Let's not talk about it.
Anyway,
So, Jess, it was your birthday recently, wasn't it?
it was my birthday.
Happy birthday.
When was
Thank
your
you.
birthday?
It was last Friday, so I'm
Why didn't you
still
say?
waiting for my present. I did.
You didn't. You didn't tell me. I didn't know about it.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, happy birthday anyway.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for my present as well.
Well, I was gonna bring it up, not because I want praise for getting you something, just because I wanted to ask you if
Make
you were
John
excited
feel
about
bad.
using it.
I'm very excited about using my birthday present.
Wow.
Do you know what it was?
No.
7 lighters.
For £1.
He's he
Seven
bought me
lighters for a pound.
7 lighters. I am so pumped to use it.
And you
was-
forgot every one of them to be.
Got them
She didn't
today.
bring a single one.
Oh.
And then there was a little bit of paper, and I got like a psychic reading or something. So that's
Or
alright.
something.
Yeah. No, that when I opened it up, I was a little bit drunk, and I was like, "What is this?" And and it was a thing for a psychic reading.
Yeah.
Let's hope the psychic knows more about it than you.
I
clearly.
know, I would hope so. So I'm very curious as to how
When-
that is going to go.
When are you going to go? I
don't
think you just
know.
need to ring her
Yeah.
and then say, I
Can I
want to
not
come in on this
just-
day.
You can
She
turn
should
up,
be
she'll know.
expecting you. When I
Can I
went to
think
buy
to
it,
it
I tried 3 times to go to the shop and buy it, and it was closed all 3 times. And I was like, well, she clearly can't see me coming.
No,
Does she not want my money?
I don't think
She
it
did
works
see
like
you
that.
come in because you paid her money for nothing.
Oh, I suppose, yeah.
Sorry, Jess.
No, I'm going to go in with an open mind,
Yeah, with an open wallet.
and I'll take 7 lighters with me, just in case. No,
Need to burn that shit to the ground. Witchcraft!
I don't
She'll be out,
know.
I'll be walking past, she'll be out the front on a cross, a flame. Like, oh, the reading went well then, Jess, did it?
Yeah, very well. But she didn't see that bit coming. I don't know.
I see a bright future ahead of you.
Maybe. Do you think we could do it this week? I kind of.
I'd-
Well, I don't want you to be there just in case she recognises you, but to be in a close proximity.
Oh, are you all
What,
off
like-
this week then?
Like hiding around the back.
Well,
What?
just so I can, because you can record it, can't you?
I went for one with her like a year and a half ago, and I just recorded it on my phone.
Yeah.
Like, you can pay her an extra £5 and she'll give you a CD, but I was like, can I just record it? And she said, yeah, it's fine,
Yeah.
no problem.
Yeah, I'd want to record it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm off this week.
Let's go see.
What, all week?
Yeah, I'm up until like the 1st.
Let's
Oh,
go
are
see
you?
the
I'm
Purge.
sure everyone's super excited.
Oh,
to
I
know
didn't.
that.
I am now. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, girls.
Let's purge it
Yes.
on Friday.
Let's
Is that on
purge.
Friday.
Friday should be good.
Okay, we'll sort our social life
We'll have to
Yeah.
binge.
after this
We'll have
because
to binge
nobody
on
else
Thursday
cares.
though.
Yeah, I've
We're
already.
gonna purge on Friday.
Yeah, I've already done 1 and 2. Anyway,
I meant binge by doing loads of killings out.
don't joke. It's probably serious. So, in honor of my birthday, I don't know how well this is going to go down. I was just going to ask if you've got any horror, like, party stories or anything embarrassing happened to you at parties. And then I found a few articles of people who had shit birthday parties. And that's all I've come up with this week. It's taken me all that time.
Horror birthday party stories.
I can't think of any. Because no one throws me a party.
Yeah.
Don't really like going to parties.
Yeah. So going is a horror story.
Yeah, if I actually had to go to one. I remember one where it was my birthday and my ex-girlfriend was supposed to be, she was my girlfriend at the time, and she just didn't show up. That was fun. That was a lot of fun.
Cool
yeah.
story, bro.
Yeah, that was a bit,
I
that
feel
was
like
horrible.
adding some violin music into that.
You should,
Tiny violin.
but you know, fuck her. Anyway.
Peace.
But no, why?
Birthday
Do
party
you
horror
have any
stories.
horror stories you can tell us, Jazz?
I remember once when I was like 7 or 8 maybe, that a kid came to my birthday party and was playing with one of the best toys I had on that day and then ended up throwing it on the roof.
What?
Do you remember?
What toy was that?
It was like an aeroplane gun thing that you put
Oh,
and then
I
you
know.
shot it and then
Yeah, I
the aeroplane,
remember.
like a paper aeroplane gun. And I was like, fuck yeah. And you only had 2 aeroplanes, a red and a blue one, and he shot them on the roof.
Are they still there?
dick.
Yeah, I think so, to this day. It's just a plain graveyard now. isn't
We
it?
should have gone and collected them.
What, without time machine?
Yeah. No, I just said, are they still there?
Oh yeah, sorry. I
You were
thought
like,
you meant
yeah.
we should have gone and got them on the day. I was like, I didn't know you then.
No, that'd be weird.
Sounds like a bummer.
I haven't really read through these stories, but I'll just go
What's
for it.
new?
So we've got one story. Shall I read it word for word, or should I just abbreviate it? Is it abbreviate?
You
Yes,
read
abbreviate.
you read the first letter of every word as one word.
Okay. First letter of every word.
Yeah.
Some, in,
No, first letter of every word
S, T,
as one word.
sty.
Cool story.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, and that was that. What have you got prepared?
I got some shit
No,
prepared.
no, read
the
it.
story.
Okay.
Yeah, read it. Tell us these horror stories.
Well, I don't know how horrible they are. It's probably going to be shit anyway.
Bet your mum's got one.
So, what? Yeah. Yeah.
The day you were
Squeezing me out.
born. Yeah.
Some people will do anything to avoid saying no. Take Jennifer something from somewhere in Arizona. I can't pronounce her name. In February 2015, she staged her own disappearance. Her boyfriend reported his girlfriend missing on February 24th when he found blood in his home and 2 missing weapons. But someone called local detectives early the same evening to report that the girlfriend had stayed at his home the previous evening and that he had dropped her off at a house in Arizona City the next morning. The girlfriend initially told detectives she chose to disappear because she was overwhelmed at the thought of planning her boyfriend's birthday party. She claimed the blood in the house came from a dental filling that fell out during the planning of her escape. She then
Okay.
changed her story, telling police that 2 men came to her home and one of them stole her boyfriend's handgun and a semi-automatic rifle. She said she feared for her boyfriend would be mad about the missing weapons, so she smashed her cell phone, scratched the inside of her gums to leave a blood trail and vanished. Police finally had enough of her story, and then, when she concocted a third story about her disappearance. So yeah, she basically,
This hasn't even taken a dark turn. It's just started off weird.
yeah, that's it.
So she did. So what? Did anyone die?
No, I think she just couldn't be bothered to plan her boyfriend's birthday party, so she pretended to be kidnapped.
Sounds like Gone Girl.
What the fuck?
You seen the film Gone Girl?
No.
You on IMDb?
No.
Just reading synopses.
No. Obviously,
If you ever watch Gone Girl, just forget I said that.
okay.
It's good. It's a good film.
So there's other stories. If anyone cares.
I was expecting like Chanel had a birthday party and then
There
Francine turned up wearing the same dress and everyone was like, uh-oh.
Oh, this ain't a Sweet 16.
A girl's sweet
Sweet
16 party is very
16.
important. As a parent, you hope your girl is happy on her very special day. However, there are some things you just have no control over. In May 2015, Jacinda was celebrating her 16th birthday with about 40 family members and friends in the backyard of her hometown in Pennsylvania when a bizarre brown rain started to fall. As Jacinda's stepfather
Chocolate
Joe explained to the
rain.
local news, out of nowhere from the sky came a bunch of feces. It looked like if 100 birds had flown over, and when I went to the bathroom, it looked like if 100 birds flew over and went to the bathroom simultaneously, that's what it would look like. Whilst it's unclear as to where the drop-ins originated, the family surmised the fallen feces may be from one of the 5 aeroplanes flying overhead at the time. At least they ate the cake before the rain started.
Shower of shit.
Shower of shit.
On your
Yes,
birthday.
it's
Much like my
birthday.
life. So, John, what stories have you got?
A shower of shit on his 16th.
Well, I was interested this week in the controversy surrounding Amy Schumer and Kurt Metzger.
Oh yeah, I like this. Or it was a rape scandal, wasn't it?
Yeah, there was. Basically, some girls, it was a comedy club.
I believe. So.
Some guy got accused of rape, in the comedy circuit in New York. But the girls who accused him didn't go to the police. They just accused him with all his friends and stuff, and then he got banned from all the comedy clubs in New York because he's apparently a rapist.
Right, so there's no proof.
No proof apart from what the girl said, right? So this guy, Kurt, what's his name? Kurt Metzger, who is on a very good podcast called Race Wars.
Yeah,
very good.
he
You
is,
should check
which
it
I've
out.
told you to listen.
Well, I
Sorry,
only
that was
listened to
violent. I
one.
fucking told you to listen to that.
I'm fed up with
No,
you bullying me.
I recommend you listen to that.
Well, basically, he went on Facebook and was a bit angry at this because, like, you shouldn't just, accuse somebody of doing it unless there's some proof,
Just do
kind
it.
of thing.
Doesn't matter.
That's what she
Do
said.
as it
No,
is.
don't rape me.
Yeah.
But so yeah, and I'm not telling this story very well, am I?
No, you
Nah.
just told me some.
Just do it. Just
Yeah,
do it.
there you go. So anyway, then everyone went nuts with this guy
Kurt.
for
Or-
for standing up to this guy who got accused for rape, and
Hang on,
because
whoa,
he
hang on, what?
writes.
Kurt stood up to the guy or for
No,
the guy?
for the guy, because he
Right,
was just like, you can't just go around accusing people of rape without
Yeah.
any evidence.
Yeah. There was
Now,
go
he
on.
writes for Amy Schumer's comedy show. Then everybody was like, oh, you need to fire Kurt Metzger because he's saying rape's good. And she was like, what the fuck? And then she said to him, like, oh, you need to delete all your comments and stuff. But do you think that he was in the wrong or what for sticking up for this guy?
I don't know what the fuck is going
What
on.
are you laughing at?
So
You're laughing at
no, I'm not
the
laughing
reported.
at that. So this guy gets accused of rape.
Yeah,
Someone says, "Don't accuse this guy of rape" when there's no proof.
yeah.
Or I think what he was saying was he came to the defence that you shouldn't instantly believe the
Right.
person who's accusing. It should be innocent until proven guilty rather than he's guilty.
Shall I read what he said?
And then I think I get a gist of it. And then people were saying that to Amy Schumer, you need to fire this alleged rapist.
No.
No,
You need to
he's
fire
not-
the guy that
the guy who was
defended the
defending the
rapist
Right,
innocent
okay.
but until proven guilty.
Okay. Well, yeah, no, I agree.
You agree with what?
I agree that just because someone says something about someone
Doesn't make it true.
doesn't make it true. You shouldn't believe it. I mean, most of the time, people are right, but there's that small.
It's tricky, isn't it? It's a tricky subject.
It's a very tricky subject.
If you instantly believe a woman or a man who's accusing anyone of rape, you could be wrong, and therefore you're condemning an innocent person to being forever labelled a rapist. Whereas if you don't believe that person and it turns out to be true, you've just dismissed a real victims. It's a very tricky situation. But no, I agree. You shouldn't just instantly say, "Oh, he raped you. Fine, let's go get him." You should question it. Obviously, investigate the allegations.
This guy who was accused of rape then got banned from all comedy clubs in New York. So effectively lost his livelihood.
Yeah.
Because people have accused him of doing it.
So how has this resulted? No one it's not been proved yet, or?
Well, no, none of these women have gone to the police about it.
So
they
police
can't
do
investigate.
anything.
No, police can't investigate it. But my question is, why wouldn't you go to the police about it?
I think. Did you listen to the Race Wars episode?
did, yeah.
I think that was his point, wasn't it? It was like, just go to the police. If you've been raped, go to the police.
Yeah. No, I get that. I think it's a very easy. It's a very easy comment to say. Go to the police straight away, but obviously there's reasons why people don't, because they think they're not going to be believed, or they just don't want to, I don't know, admit that something's happened to them.
I know this is coming from like a male perspective, but males
And
get
white
raped
and
too.
privilege. Don't forget your white privilege.
Yeah, but men get raped too.
Yeah,
right?
of course they do.
So, and I know it's like a touchy, embarrassing subject and stuff, but if you've got a problem,
Touchy-feely.
Yeah. Oh god. Right. If you've been
You've got
raped,
a problem being raped.
No,
you have no
that's not
business
what I meant.
going outdoors.
if you've been raped, wouldn't you want to do as much you possibly could to get that guy or whoever on charges? You know, you want as much evidence.
Yeah, of course you do.
Possible.
But I think it's the same with a lot of things. Unless you've been in that situation, you don't know how you would react. And I think, again, there are some people who don't go to the police because they think that they're not going to be believed, or they might be from a background or from family that they don't want to, I don't know, bring shame on them, because it happens.
What would seem fishy about that, though, is why would she do it so publicly on Twitter and everything
that's
else?
what I was going to say. If you're not willing to go to the police, but it's in the public knowledge now, then surely you've... Did these women talk to the media about it?
No, they just talked to the... This guy, Kurt Metzger, the guy who wrote the article, found out about what happened from the comedy clubs where he works. And he was just like, oh, so you can't have this guy on the bill anymore because apparently he raped someone.
Okay.
So he doesn't have a personal stake in this. He's not the guy's friend. Or...
He might be his friend, but he's probably friends with some of the women that, you know, I just think you can't... You just have to, don't you? You have to go to the police. Because the more time you waste, the less evidence there is.
Yeah. But I get that, and I know it's probably not as straightforward as that. It's not that easy.
Yeah, but you kind of then give up your right to do anything about it afterwards, then, don't you? Well, because what can be done? Then it's just one person's opinion against another person's opinion.
Yeah.
And generally, I think people would side with the accuser over the accused.
Yeah. But, you know, it's like when...
Totally, yeah, because there's not really not many people would accuse someone of rape, would they?
Unless they were sick in the head. If they hadn't been raped.
Well, there's been loads of incidences when people have accused other people of stuff to either get attention or to kind of, I don't know, prove that, you know, they can hurt them. And, you know, I know a lot of, you know, all these celebrities now have been accused of being paedophiles or whatever. I know the majority of them have been found guilty. But if someone's been accused of being a paedophile or whatever, you automatically believe it because you can't believe that someone would make it up. Someone would make those such strong false allegations, and it has ruined people's lives. You know, it's when there is go on.
100%. But if a paedophile has raped somebody, that person is a vulnerable child, right? And they don't have the ability to make adult decisions. But if a woman or a man is raped, they have that ability. They might not be thinking clearly right at that moment, but they have the duty to other people as well to go to the police. Because if you don't say it, you're kind of like, I wouldn't ever want to go like, it's your fault if someone else gets raped. But it partly is because you have said nothing about it.
Well, yeah, I don't disagree with you.
If someone's going around raping lots of people,
is it necessary to go to the police? Because clearly she's had the desired effect. He doesn't work anymore. He's not allowed back on the comedy circuit in New York. So so clearly no one's gonna go near him now, are they?
Yeah, but if you can't go to the police and say I've been raped, but you can go to a comedy club manager and say you've been raped, that's fucked up. Sorry.
Well, it is. It is.
That's not right though.
It's not. But clearly she's had what effect she wanted.
Yeah, but it still doesn't.
Without going to the police.
It still doesn't figure out if it's a genuine claim or not. Because maybe the reason it hasn't gone to the police is because it's not true.
I would suggest that is more likely.
Yeah, but no, wasn't your point that you will only stop other rapes happening if you report a rape to a policeman? Whereas she's reported the rape to the world, and now
if he had
probably
been
more
doing
rapes won't happen because nobody will likely go near this guy.
If he had,
so still the effect is he may not be behind bars, but he's behind bars of a sort. They're just
you're saying that people will know what his name is and therefore stay away from him.
It definitely in that area.
But he hasn't been punished for that crime, though, is he?
Not legally. But like Ollie said, if he hasn't got a job and people don't want to work with him, he's being punished in a different way. Which is
Kurt Metzger shouldn't be punished for any of it though, because what's he done? Nothing. He's just said you shouldn't instantly believe what somebody says.
Exactly, but
trust no one.
Trust no one. What if in sexual encounters from now on, everyone was forced to wear police body cams?
Like Google
that
Glass,
would be interesting.
Or any other glass oh yeah, just for you.
It's just
you had to record every instance so that you'd have evidence.
It's odd because depressing. Think how many years for you, years and years, hundreds and thousands of years, people have been getting drunk and fucking each other.
Yes.
What?
And then the next morning might have gone, oh, I wish I hadn't done that.
Yeah.
But is that rape though?
No, it's not rape. It's too.
But people are like, I was drunk, I didn't know.
Yeah, stupid people.
If you consent at the time.
But who's to say that you can?
I like Joe Rogan's take on this, where he always likens it to driving a car.
Yeah.
Like if you get pulled over while driving a car drunk, you get punished for it. But if you have sex while drunk and then regret it, you should still be accountable for your actions while you made the decision while drunk. If you kill someone in a car, you got behind the wheel, so you got in the bed.
The thing is, people can be so drunk that they might be unsure whether they said yes or not.
Don't get in that place in the beginning.
Well, I would say I don't drink anyway,
don't
so
sleep
it's
with
not
drunk hoes, man.
No, but if people didn't,
if she drunk, you don't dunk. That's the motto to go by.
The entire
if
population of Magaluf
your dick ain't stinking.
Be there, would they?
What did you say?
If she drinking, your dick ain't stinking.
Oh God!
This is very, very odd.
No, I think if two legally aged people had sex and then the next morning one of them woke up and was like, "Why have I done that? What did I do? I didn't really want to do that, but I was drunk." It's not rape.
It's tough.
No.
It would be.
Yeah. It's tough tea.
Tough titties. It's shit happens. But if it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of like if that's not in your nature to do that anyway.
If she's boozing don't go cruising to give that cruising a bruising.
You should write T-shirts.
I think I should write T-shirts.
Or motivational.
Or demotivation.
Okay then.
Don't do it.
How about this then? There was another story this week where 3 ethnic minority students in America advertised their extra room in their house or whatever for a person of colour only to live there.
Yeah.
And there was an article I read, right, is this okay or not?
Yeah.
Now, I say it's fine as long as anybody of any ethnicity can specify what ethnicity they want to live with.
Yeah.
Because it's not a racial, like, obviously it is a racial thing, but maybe it's just like, well, we just get on better with people
from a different culture.
Yeah, from a different culture kind of thing. So I don't think it's racist necessarily.
But if you flipped it though, there would be a huge outcry of like.
If three white guys said, "Oh, we only want to live with a white
guy,"
3
white people advertised a white only roommate.
Yeah, of course that would be deemed as
Disgusting.
racist, and it would be disgusting, and I would find that very embarrassing and cringy on the Caucasian population on behalf of them. I have no problem if 3 black males wanted another male to live with.
No.
Or
but I haven't got a problem
wherever.
if 3 white guys just want to live with another white guy.
Like,
it's not a problem.
It doesn't bother me.
No.
But I think, again, like, we joke about white privilege, but it's, I don't know, I don't think it's not as easy for other other ethnicities for a lot of things in the world.
But okay,
If
well,
they've got an issue with living with a white person, then yeah, I do.
yeah, well, literally, I don't know what race these people were. I think they might have been like of mixed races.
Yeah.
But there was literally any other ethnicity apart from
Besides
Caucasian.
white.
Which, like,
This is silly. It's all silly.
it's dumb, isn't it?
But fine, crack on.
Yeah.
But how can the university be okay with that?
If I was the white guy that was looking for a flat, I wouldn't want to live with you if you're that kind of idiot.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
So,
if you're going to be a dickhead.
I'm glad you specified and didn't waste my time for a flat interview.
But then, like you said, how can the university be okay with that? I bet if they... Are we still recording?
We're still recording.
I bet if they intervened, then they would be classed as racist.
Oh, totally. Yeah.
Oh, it's... Yeah. They can... Like you said, they can crack on, but...
See, I think stuff like this is getting worse, not
It is.
better.
Oh, it is, definitely. I was watching tons of social justice warrior compilations before you all got here, which I will show you afterwards. It's very
You
interesting.
say that about a lot of things, and we always end up watching something else.
Yeah. Like, we haven't watched any H3 in a while.
I have.
Oh.
People are too sensitive.
I just think
Just in
you've,
general.
like my general attitude to things is, like, everyone's the same, stuff like
Yeah.
that, but within that context, you've still got to be able to make fun of each other, and,
Yeah.
you know, because that's how you normalise it. If it's not like, oh, you can't make fun of Chinese people, or you can't make fun of black people, but they can make fun of white people, that's not being equal then, is it?
No, sir.
Do white people make fun of white people the way they make fun of other races?
Yeah, from like different, it's like regional. Like English people take the piss out of Welsh people and Irish people. Like basically in like America at like one time there'd be signs up like no Irish, no blacks, which is terrible, isn't it?
Yeah.
But you know, so yeah, people do look down on.
That's pretty much what these people have said. No
Yeah,
whites.
100%,
No whites in
yeah.
our apartment.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It is crazy.
But they're allowed to do it because the university's like too like
Because if you're a minority, you're untouchable.
Yeah.
Nowadays. In places.
which is just very, very odd.
It's a tiny door creaking open.
Yeah.
I don't know what that was.
My foot,
Yeah,
So,
I don't know.
there you go.
Very serious stuff, John.
This is why I like watching the whole Milo Yiannopoulos stuff. Because he's fighting against all this nonsense.
Is it nonsense?
yes, it is nonsense. It is utter nonsense.
What?
This, like, the whole, like, social justice, people, like, I was watching stuff today where people were, like, questioning Ronda Rousey about the women's wage gap, and they were like, Floyd Mayweather's getting, like, millions of dollars for his fights, you've only earned, like, maybe $1 million. Like, how do you feel about that? And she was like, if I'd fought as many fights as Floyd Mayweather, I'd likely be on the same amount of money. She was like, I'm one of the highest paid fighters in the UFC. Just shuts them down. It's all stupid nonsense. It's people just want to make a problem out of nothing.
But that's it. It's with a lot of things. People want to argue about stuff. If there was no arguments or there was no issues with anything, it'd be a very boring world.
Oh, it would. Yeah, I completely agree. I love all of it. I think it's fascinating to watch.
Love a bit of goss.
Yeah, I do. It's just nonsense.
But that's
isn't
what
it?
I mean. It's nonsense. Okay, some of it is, it's meaningful. But a lot of it is just people stirring shit.
I watched a video the other day where somebody was breaking down the Black Lives Matter thing. And like a certain group of Black Lives Matter protesters were saying that they were here to make sure everybody didn't forget the 5th anniversary of this guy's death. And he was like, well, where were you for the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th anniversary then? You didn't give a fuck back then. It's just because now it's such a popular thing. Everybody's jumping on it.
Yeah.
I don't know, it just makes me like, what the... Did you ever see that Morgan Freeman interview where he was being interviewed by a white guy and the guy was asking him why he doesn't want a Black History Month? Why Morgan Freeman doesn't want a Black History Month? And his answer was, the only way you're going to stop racism is by just don't talk about it. He was like, I'll stop calling you a white man, you stop calling me a black man, we're both just men. And I was like, right on, Morgan. I got a bit emotional then. I didn't, I was just swallowing. Yeah, just shut up about it. Like this. I mean, don't shut up about... That's a general statement. I know there are like black people
discuss.
being killed by police and stuff like that. And it isn't something that everyone should just shut up about. But I think it's probably not the best way to go about it is to go out killing white policemen.
No. Oh, no.
Yeah.
It's fighting fire with fire.
Exactly.
Also, to do with the Black Lives Matter thing, it annoyed me that there were protests in Britain about it. No one's killing black people in Britain, are they?
No.
That we're aware of.
Well,
not
no,
as much as
not.
in
It'd be on the
America.
news.
Well,
Police aren't killing people in this country. They're just not
no,
doing
they're
it.
not. And I don't trust the news media. I just want to put that.
Well, that's
Well, that's
well,
fine.
no, that's it. It's shit stirrers.
But to shut down airports and motorways, there's no point. Go do it in America. That's fine because that's where it's relevant. It's not relevant in Britain.
No.
I'm not saying
then,
racism doesn't exist in this country because
then,
it does.
It's a kind, I think.
I don't think most people are like against black people, are they? There are more like there's more racial hate against Muslims in this country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is a shame. I don't agree with that, obviously, but you like in this country, a more appropriate thing would be Muslim lives matter, not
But it's
Black Lives Matter.
It's like...
Ooh, this is heavy.
It is
This is a
heavy.
heavy
I
subject.
wish I got a bigger drink.
Considering we started on dicks and pussies,
As usual.
Start with dicks and pussies and
and then you
Finish
get
with
into
being pussies. It's kind of... When you hear stuff about what happens in America and it goes into the whole, like, homophobic and racial thing, sometimes I just don't understand it. I just can't get my head around. There are countries or there's parts in America where they just hate gay people, like the whole Westboro Baptist Church. They'll picket funerals of soldiers saying, they deserve to die or they're dead for a reason. I just can't get my head around it because we don't experience that in the UK. And
sorry, go on.
Shut up.
Sorry,
okay?
sorry.
Pipe down.
Sorry.
And when
Sorry.
when there's like a huge divide between white people and black people in America, it's not as bad or it's not as prominent over here. I just don't understand it. I can't get my head around that white cops are I don't know. I don't really follow it, so I don't know exactly what's happened. That white cops are purposely shooting black teens.
Yeah, which
black
I don't.
people.
I can't see
I
that
don't think
being
they're
the
purposely
case.
doing it.
But it's just a lot of it has happened recently.
Well,
I just
don't know if
can't-
they're not purposely doing it.
I can't.
Probably some of them are, because there are racist people in the world,
Yeah.
and probably some of them have a police badge.
But that's what I mean. Like I don't understand that that still goes on in this world. But when it's racism towards Muslim, and that I get that because it is very big in the UK. It's
current.
all
no,
it's
I
very
can see
current.
why people would be racist against Muslims because seemingly there is a reason to be.
No,
Very-
no, no,
No, like
because
stupid. I don't
Yeah,
mind
no,
Muslims.
That was a
I
very
don't.
I
I
know.
don't like Muslims as much as I don't like Christians. It's a religion thing. I just think
Yeah.
religion's stupid.
I know that
don't-
about you.
Yeah.
I know, but like you're not hating the whole people because they are Muslim. It's just the few stupid ones that
Oh,
are going
extreme.
fundamental.
100%, but stupid people lump all those people in together.
Yes.
So therefore, one Muslim is all Muslims.
Yes, which is
Which is
nonsensical.
stupid. It's
It's
rubbish.
the same as like
Yeah.
one white guy is not all white guys, and
Of course, yeah.
you shouldn't hate all black people because one did something bad one time.
Of course, yeah.
yeah.
But that's what stupid people's attitude is.
Yeah.
And I think what you meant to say was there is a lot of extremist Muslim people out there, so you can understand why there is some hatred towards that religion.
Oh yeah, I can like.
But you
like
just
back
said it
in-
like I can understand why people hate
No,
Muslims.
but I can understand why people would
Yeah.
be hating on Muslims
Yeah.
because at the moment, people of the Muslim persuasion are being not all of them,
Yeah.
a very few tiny percentage are being absolute pricks on a regular basis. But I wouldn't even class them as Muslims really. They're just claiming they are Muslims. So like it's like back in the 80s when the IRA was bombing people all the time. People probably hated a lot of Irish people because they were like, "What the fuck are you doing? You're
You just-
spoiling shit all the time."
Yeah.
But there's become like, you know, the whole Black Lives Matter thing is creating
More of a
black
divide.
extremists.
Yeah.
So it's fueling, or it's giving more reason to be wary of black people. Like
And
as
black
a
people
as
are
a
wary
whole.
of white people.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just all silly. Everyone needs to just fucking calm down. Did you see the CNN thing that happened this week where there was video footage of a young girl, I can't remember where, I should probably remember where, but I don't. But there was a riot in like a black community where the people had like set fire to a gas station and stuff like that, and they were pretty much tearing down the whole thing. And so there was footage of this quite young girl, and she was screaming. She was like, "Stop breaking out our communities. Our community needs this stuff. We need it, don't go and..." And then they cut off the thing there and put that on CNN. And then somebody found the footage afterwards, which they hadn't shown on CNN. And the girl went on to say, "Take this to the white suburbs. We need to go and break their shit and set
really?
them on fire," and all sorts of shit like that. So she was like inciting racial hatred. But CNN had because they want a
Cut it.
story.
Yeah.
They want a story of like, "Ooh, look, white, black people being in a bad position again." But actually,
So
no, she was going the whole other way and saying "fuck whitey." It's all stupid. Just love each other, man. It doesn't even enter my head, like,
Just because someone's a different colour or a different race,
Yeah.
you
Like,
you
they're
don't
just a
automatically think, "Oh, I
person.
don't like you."
No, yeah, it's nonsense.
It's stereotypes.
But at the same time, I think it's perfectly legitimate for 3 Asian guys to want to live with another Asian guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or-
because they probably get on better.
Of course, yeah. Like for instance, I was just thinking now when you mentioned like homophobia and stuff. There's no way I'd want to live with 3 outrageously gay guys. Because they would do my head in all the time.
just
But
not
I've
your
got no
scene, yeah.
problem with them doing whatever they want to do. I just
As long as it
Yeah.
doesn't hurt
living with
anyone
them,
else.
it would
yeah.
do my head in.
Yeah.
But I haven't got I've got no problem with who you love or what you want to do. It's just, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like I kind of feel bad
Just as you
for
would.
saying that, but I shouldn't. It's
Well,
fine.
you wouldn't want to live with.
They wouldn't want to live with me because I'm a grumpy
Or
bastard.
3 drummers, or 3.
Oh yeah, exactly.
A grumpy puss.
Bastard.
Oh,
I'm a grumpy puss.
I'm a grumpy puss. They wouldn't want to live with me. You're
I'm
such a
not
grumpy
fabulous.
puss. Hey, you are.
Thanks.
You are fabulous.
Kind of.
Thanks.
What were you saying?
I don't know.
I can't
We're all
remember.
getting a bit.
Yeah.
angry.
Getting heated.
Yeah. No,
Um,
just do what you want to do and don't make other people have to watch you do it.
No, I was saying.
Fucking.
I was saying, just because someone's black or Asian or Russian or Jewish doesn't mean you automatically have to dislike them, or you automatically do dislike them. Everyone's an individual.
Yeah.
There are some people who, well, there's stereotypes of everything.
Are we progressive?
What do you mean?
Are we being progressive right now, or are we being regressive?
I say we're being progressive, but not the way that.
So we're being
Dickheads,
correctly progressive,
Yeah.
not stupidly progressive.
Yeah.
Because progressive is like, accept everybody. If you want to be called Z, then I'll accept your pronouns and I'll call you. Whereas real progressive is like, you crack on, I'm just going to be over here and not worried about it.
Yeah.
Crack on. As long as you're not hurting anyone, I'm not hurting anyone.
I don't need to know about your transgender lifestyle or whatever. Just be transgender and that's cool, man.
But
Use whatever toilet you want to use. That's cool.
curveball.
Yeah.
If
So,
people don't talk
Is
about
that like
stuff,
an affliction?
Yeah.
The transgender. Oh, he's got the curveball. Like we fucked up.
curveball. If people don't talk about stuff, how can they educate further generations? So if people in the transgender community stop talking about it, there are going to be people growing up who aren't aware of what is going.
Why should they be aware of it though? What difference does it make?
It's
to
like
them?
religion. I don't think religion should be taught in school.
What difference does it make to a young kid growing up if you're transgender or not?
Because they might not know what
So
they
what
are.
though? What difference does it make?
If
If you're transgender, you're not a male anymore. You're a female, or you're not a female. You're a male. So what difference does it
but
make?
if they don't know what transgender is, they don't know.
Stop saying you're trans then. Just say I'm a woman or a man now.
But they may not understand what is going on.
Why should they?
Yeah,
So
but
it's just like-
no. But then
Why should they have to know about it? Like, why?
Because so they feel comfortable in their own body.
No.
If
Oh,
there's
oh, you mean like
Yes.
someone who feel okay? I understand.
If there's a boy growing up, right? So say transgender people stop talking about it. No one ever discusses anything about the gay community or whatever. Everyone keeps to themselves. There's a young boy growing up.
I see what you mean now.
He's like, there's something wrong. I don't know what it is. There's nothing. There's no one out there who can help me. If people stop talking about it, he's going to grow up very confused and very unhappy. But if there are people out there who talk about their experiences and, you know, promote love and equality for everyone, he's going to work out sooner. The sooner the better. Whereas you're like, no, what does it matter?
Oh no, I thought you just meant like a kid who was just like
He
was
goes
a
through
male
the-
and felt male.
No.
I was just like, oh, why do I need to like, mummy or daddy? That man's a woman. No, isn't. It's just
as
just
like
leave him alone.
if
Just
so-
let him do
there's a
what less of you.
gay woman growing up. No, she doesn't know anything about being gay or any of that lesbians.
No,
or
I don't
anything.
think like obviously talk about it and stuff. It's just
But you
it's
just don't want to
tricky
hear
though.
it.
It's tricky because what if the
What's
like I said,
tricky about that?
tricky because what don't you think? I may be wrong, but it seems to me that there is a far greater numbers of transgender people and gay people at the moment than I ever experienced. Is that just because people are talking about it now?
Yeah, I think.
Or do you
so.
think there's a danger that people are being confused when they
Maybe.
needn't be confused because they see all of this stuff going on and they think, could that be me? When in fact
Yeah.
it's not them, but they think this is the way, this like monkey see, monkey do kind of thing.
Yeah. Oh no,
That
definitely.
worries me. I don't like the idea of one big androgynous society where there aren't men and women anymore. I like men and women. I like it.
Do you?
Yeah, no, I do. I think,
Are you coming out?
I'm not coming out, no. I'm coming in. A man's bum.
No, I get that, and I think there probably is quite a
You know?
large number of people who see something and can think, oh, maybe that is me. That would explain why I feel this way or why I do these things, when it's not, it's something else. But
I mean, what if we get to a stage where everyone's transgender and no one has babies anymore? Because nobody knows
Then
who they're supposed to be or what they're
I've got my
supposed to do.
bunker. We're going to be fine, guys. I got my bunker. That's what I've been building it for.
I couldn't stand the world of transgender people because they'd be constantly telling you all about their.
Yeah, but if everyone was
Fucking-
transgender, it wouldn't be as important.
They'd be
Do you
bored
think?
and they'd find
Yeah.
some. I think that was a big generalization I was about to say then. But what I mean is, I think some people enjoy the drama of it.
Yeah.
So
same
if
with anything.
everybody became transgender, though that group of people would just
people would
find
be
something
changing
else.
back, wouldn't they?
Yeah, they would find something else to be
That's the sofa I'm not
self-absorbed
passing
about.
gas.
It's like the people who like, oh, I want to be a cat. I'm a cat. You're not a fucking cat. You're mentally ill. Now, I'm not equating transgender people to be mentally ill because they're not. That is, they have gender alignment surgery or whatever, and that they feel better then.
Yeah.
That's fine. But like the people who identify as like a cat or something, you shouldn't allow those people to just to fucking get away with
But where
it
do you
because they're
cross the line?
mentally ill.
But where do you cross the line? If you can say, all right, you can go from female to male to female, or male to whatever you like on whatever day. Who's to say that if you want to be a cat on a Tuesday, John? No, you're not allowed to do that. But you can have your
Do
dick
it,
chopped
but don't
off.
put it on YouTube.
But that's it. There's
No, do, because I love it.
So, like you were saying, Ollie, if it's all over the place, like people are doing this and, oh, I'm, non-gender fluid or whatever, it's the same with anything online. It's impressionable people go on Instagram, girls with their plastic tits and their plastic lips. Oh, actually, yeah, I want to look like that. That'll make me feel better about myself.
Yeah.
It's not really dealing with the real issue that, I don't know, you've got gender dysphoria, body dysmorphia or whatever. So people want to latch on to something. So there is probably a huge number of people that are latching on to different types of gender, but I don't know because I'm quite happy being a female.
You're saying where'd you draw the line? I would draw the line, personally, at any surgery that is cosmetic that isn't life-saving.
Okay.
I don't think you should have fake tits. I don't think you should. Do it
I'll
if you
take
want
them
to do
out.
it. Yeah.
Okay.
Do it. Is that what you was unzipping?
Yeah.
I don't think you should.
Okay.
If it's not life-saving or has... But then again, like I was about to say, if it has an impact on your health, I understand you saying that mental health is a thing as well. And if you feel better in a woman's body, then change it to a woman's body.
So
but I'm somebody who takes somewhat of a natural point of view. I think if nature made it, there's a reason. Don't change it, or change it as little as possible.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
Like I don't even take painkillers anymore because I don't want to. I just think why it's not treating the underlying cause. It's just meaning that I don't feel that symptom, and there's a reason my tooth is aching. I understand painkillers will be like, right, temporary, take them, then go and see the dentist. But I just don't like the idea of. And there's probably some stuff I do that contradicts my own saying that. But do you know what I mean? Like, so I think surgeries and I don't know, if you feel like you're a woman, but you have a man's body, then just feel like a woman. I don't like the idea of cutting things off and putting things on and stuff like that, because what if you're wrong, and B, I just don't think nature is wrong.
So
I don't think they just do it though, do they?
No, so with some
They
transgender
investigate
people, they will
Bet some do.
obviously there is a huge period of time when they have to live as the opposite, the other gender, their true gender. And sometimes, I don't know if it's all the time, but they will have blood tests to determine which is the main chromosome, is it?
Okay.
So my friend who is transgender, the majority of his chromosomes, so she, at some point, were male. So biologically...
So there's a biological marker saying that...
he was male.
Well, that's interesting.
So physically female.
After no kind of like hormone replacement therapy or anything like that?
No, I don't think so. I don't know. I'm not a doctor.
Really?
No, didn't you know that?
I was going to ask you to lock my dick off and staple it to my chest. That's how it works, right?
So,
Yeah,
biologically, the majority of his chromosomes were male. And he's gone through, I want to say 10, 11 years now, living as a male. and is now coming to the point where he's on second surgery of gender reassignment. And I think there is always going to be that fear of, what if I'm wrong? But if you've gone 10 years, it's not the same at all, but with Bigfoot, right?
Yeah.
You've
We
been
got it in there.
interested.
You almost got
We
away
got
with it.
Bigfoot in
You've
there.
been interested in Bigfoot for 25 years.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, you're not going to be like, actually, I've been wrong all along. Got no interest in it. So if you think for nearly all of his life, not you, my friend,
Yeah.
that I'm actually male, what are the chances of after you get everything sorted, you can be like, actually, I was wrong?
Oh, very slim. Especially since
Yeah.
the surgery's incredibly painful.
Exactly.
So like, I haven't
I
got
just
like.
dislike surgery. I just think it's
but-
such a big decision.
So like when you say,
And Bruce Jenner should not have won Woman of the Year. No.
I don't know how I feel about all of that.
I know how I feel about all of that.
Yeah, we
I
watch a
feel
lot of
the
South
way
Park.
South Park feels about all of that. Yeah.
That's, for me, that's very different, and I'm not, who are we to say that it's not genuine? Because if that's how she feels, then that's how she feels. If that's what she wants to do with her life, then carry on.
Yeah.
But I think it's the whole celebrity aspect of it, the whole media aspect of it, is kind of taken away from that. So in some ways, when you're like, crack on, just, we don't want to hear about it every second. If you're trying to work on yourself and become your true self, you don't need to put it in every magazine.
No, exactly. One thing that made me laugh about that whole Bruce Jenner becoming Caitlyn Jenner thing is that when you look on the Wikipedia page for her now, it says that when Bruce was Bruce and won, did he win an Olympic medal?
Yeah, I think so.
It says she won gold. When she didn't.
No,
He did.
it's a tricky one.
No, that's not tricky.
So he did. So I was going
He
to
was
say,
a he.
Bruce Jenner won it.
does your friend think back to when he was a she? And it's a silly question, really. What I meant was like, would he?
Like, to him, are
Or
they
would-
two separate people?
Yeah, or would
No.
would his parents say, "Look how pretty she was in a childhood photo," or would it be, "Look how pretty he was"?
Like, to me, I said this to him as well, like, when I think of him in school, it's her. And I, like, to me, it's not like, that the girl has died and now I've got this new male friend. They are the same person, and he's exactly the same. He's like, I'm not like, oh, this is the year that she died and I was born. Whereas a lot of transgender people do
That would be weird.
cut off that part of their life because they don't want to remember it, because it obviously it reminds them of how they felt or what they were going through at the time. I think, I don't know. With the whole Caitlyn Jenner, Bruce Jenner thing, for me it's tricky because Bruce and Caitlyn are the same person. Because their personality is going to be the same. It's going to be changed ever so slightly now.
Is Caitlyn Jenner still married to the woman she was married to?
I don't know. I think they're divorced. Well, they're going to be divorced.
Did you hear the interview that she did where she was like, "I'm completely against gay marriage because I'm somewhat of a traditionalist"?
Fuck right off.
Yeah. And this
Seriously?
This is why people are a bit pissed off with Caitlyn, because she said a lot of things that go against what she apparently stands for.
Yeah, doesn't like gay marriage because she's a traditionalist. And
Like,
men
sew
should
a
be
dick
with
back
men
on.
should be with forcibly sew
Yeah,
a
what a
dick on
So I
bitch,
don't-
in her mouth.
I just don't
Like
like
backwards.
Caitlyn Jenner. I liked Bruce Jenner. I
wouldn't have even known he or she fucking
Yeah.
was. Waste of fucking skin.
But
How dare she fucking say that?
There's a contradiction with this whole thing though, because like, there's like a healthy at any size or beautiful at any size for like fat people,
it's not true.
right? Yeah, it isn't true.
No.
But and the whole just love yourself. It doesn't matter if you're an obese, massive fucking whale. Love yourself, yeah. And you don't need to change. You don't need to lose weight. Love yourself. Why does that not come over to the transgender thing and just be like, love yourself as you are? You don't need to change and go through the change. But these two different camps would like get together and be like, yeah, Black lives do matter, and you know, they would all like intermingle, even though their ideologies don't match up to each other's. They just come and fight the people that are saying, I don't want to hear about
hang
it.
on, presumably Bruce Jenner's got kids, right?
Yeah, 2 biological daughters.
Right. With a woman, obviously.
Which ones
right?
are they?
So Kylie and Kendall Jenner.
And they're both attractive, aren't they?
Yeah, I would.
So they
Same time.
they were his kids and her kids now, right?
Yeah.
You need to stroke them on the knee, Jess.
So presumably,
Not that.
Bruce Jenner liked women.
Can you gag on a vagina?
Yeah, you could gag on a vagina.
Sorry.
Bruce Jenner likes women.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
Caitlyn Jenner likes women.
Wow, this is another thing. When apparently she is undecided. So I've stopped kind of keeping up with this whole thing because I was just getting so bored of it. But this is another controversy. Is Caitlyn is like, no, I like guys. No, I like girls. So I'd be lesbian. But you're against gay marriage.
Right. If Caitlyn Jenner likes boys, she is gay. Because I don't care what gender she is now, she was born a man.
Okay.
And if she's against gay marriage, she can fuck right off, can't she? Because what a fucking hypocrite. She's wrong either way, because she's a woman now and she used to be married to a woman. Or she was a man and she likes men now. So just fuck off, seriously.
People got too many opinions. It's just, that seems to me like just a sick mind. Just hungry for attention.
You can't be
But
just
that's it.
Hungry for
can't
attention.
be hating on gay people.
No,
Come on.
they've got other things to worry about.
Is this a plea to Caitlyn? Should we send this to her?
Well, John, behind that curtain, pull it back. It's
Hey,
Caitlyn.
honey.
Hey, buckaroo.
I like the joke that somebody made that when she made the transition, she did nothing for female drivers.
Yeah.
Because, like, you know, he ran over someone and killed them.
Oh.
So they were like, so if she's able to do Woman of the Year, she's a woman being for the rest of it, for their whole life.
Right.
Then that death of that person that he ran into and killed is on women drivers now, not men drivers.
Oh, I think because you had to explain it, that's why I'm not laughing.
Yeah, it was a horribly explained. It was a funny joke when I heard it, though.
Yeah, in your head.
Buckle up, buckaroo.
I don't know. I just think you just do whatever you want to do.
You do you, boo.
Yeah, and just be quiet about it. Don't force feed other people your ideology, because I don't force feed you mine.
I kind of force
I
feed
don't.
people.
I don't go around transgender people's house and say, "Shut up."
Shut up.
I was gonna say you shouldn't be transgender, but I really don't care. If that's what you want to do and that's how you feel, go ahead and do it.
Well, my girlfriend
don't force feed
is
other
religious,
people.
so clearly it doesn't bother me that much.
No.
And I only take the piss out of her a little bit for it. Gentle piss taking. She loves it, really.
She hasn't got a choice.
What do you mean? She clearly has. Can you please stop doing that?
She's
And I would
scared
stop,
of
wouldn't I?
you.
Oh yeah, I am
Extreme
a beast.
non-religion.
Yeah, you don't have religion, so you clearly can't have morals.
Yeah. You're
That's
dead
true.
inside, John.
Atheists are the worst rapers and pillagers and murderers because they don't have God or Allah or
Tell that to the
Jehovah.
Catholic priests.
or any one of them. Yeah, tell it to the Catholic priests. We should go and tell them.
Should we
I will.
just go on a
Let's
rampage?
leave now.
I've got a white hood if you want to borrow it.
Got my own. No, what the fuck? Don't equate me
Joking.
to like the KKK.
I'm joking.
K?
K.
K.
Chill,
Okay.
bro. Wow, that went balls deep.
Balls deep into weirdness.
So, if you were an organ donor
Yeah.
and you died
Yeah.
and they wanted to cut your dick off
Mm.
to give to a transgender female who was becoming a man,
Can I just say it doesn't work that way, but carry on.
it does in this analogy.
Okay, in Dr. Ross's.
I don't know where I'm going with it.
Is my dick
Would
gonna
you
be
be
used
happy?
to fuck girls?
Transgender girls.
No. Then. Only real vaginas.
All right. Say you took a woman home
Yeah.
or a man, and then you had sex with them, and then the day after they were like, by the way, I used to be.
I'd be fucking pissed.
Would that annoy you? It would annoy
It
me.
would annoy the shit out of me.
It wouldn't. I don't know.
Why couldn't you tell? Would be my first question.
Or why didn't you tell me before so that I could make an informed decision?
But it shouldn't matter.
But
I
it does
understand
matter.
it does.
No,
But
it
it does
totally
matter,
matters.
yeah.
doesn't it?
Was it good?
Probably. I reckon,
Then,
I reckon
yeah,
a man
it's
would
fine.
know how to suck another man's dick.
I haven't got a dick.
No, but you would be... What? No, but in your case, it would be a woman who is now a man, so
Right.
she would know how to
Okay.
treat a woman correctly.
Sorry, guys. Did not mean that.
You didn't mean to power up. Just accidentally ate a mushroom.
Like the Prime Minister of Japan. Did you see that?
mean that.
In
No.
the Rio Olympic
No.
closing ceremony, he came out with a big pipe with a Mario hat on.
Shut up.
For real.
I need to see
Because
that.
the
Did you-
Tokyo
Did
Olympics.
you power up?
I did. Powered
Got
right the fuck up.
super
Sorry,
big.
Jess.
Um.
I did not mean that.
Yeah. You had an accent. Sorry, guys. I did not mean that.
Because you said about two girls getting it on together.
Yeah.
And then I got an erection.
Yeah. I really
The big
don't know.
mushroom. Mushroom tip.
It was if it was enjoyable, then it shouldn't matter. I probably wouldn't want to be with them.
Yeah, so they've lulled you into a they've that is a
At
rape.
least I couldn't get
in
pregnant.
my opinion.
I wouldn't get pregnant.
What if they'd had jizz implants?
Difference in making you get pregnant or not?
Well, I'm just saying that's one plus to it. There wouldn't be a chance of me getting
pregnancy.
pregnant.
That now that
Seems like a
in my
poor
book, if you woke up the next day and the person you just had sex with said, "By the way, I was once your gender and now I'm not," that is a rape. That's rape.
Really?
Yes.
That's
But if
sex
you-
under
but
false
you
pretense.
consent-
Sex under
Consented.
false. No. You've consented to sex with a woman, not sex with a man who is now a woman. So
That's
is
true.
dishonest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If-
that's true.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
If you came at me and you were like, "Hey, I used to have a dick, but look at me now," and then I was like, "Oh, okay, then let's go." Then it's all on me.
Yeah. It would.
Part of it would be on there as well. Hopefully, the majority of that sticky mess.
Oh, hang on. I just thought about something, right?
Yeah.
If you are transgender and you've got the vagina now,
Yeah.
it doesn't all work, so is there a lot of lube involved? I'm asking you like you're the expert. Is there a lot of lube involved, Jeff?
Do they redirect some
They-
sort of glands?
So
You wouldn't have this...
I know. I don't know about if you're male to female.
Hmm.
I think you would have to have a lot of lube or just spit. But if you're
Classy.
if you're female to
Directly on or on your hand first and then rub?
whatever you decide, whatever.
How
like
deep
s-
does it go?
I like straight on.
I don't think it's not going to be as deep as it would if it was biological.
Didn't-
I don't know. I don't know. I don't have one. Like a
Yeah. A fake one.
fake one. If I know that if you are female to male, you can opt. Right, this is. I don't know how you're gonna feel about this. You can opt whether or not
Mm.
you want to have your vajayjay sewn up. So you would have your newly created dick.
Out of what?
Your dick. So they use. I can't think what's in the middle of it. So basically, they do a lot of skin grafts. Oh no, that's it. They cut from hip to hip. Create a tube,
Yeah.
and then they use skin grafts to create the urethra. Is that how you say it?
And then the Japanese president comes out of it with a Mario.
Just splitting mushrooms.
Yeah.
And then they use
Urethra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That, and then they'll use another skin graft to create the head. And then you have, so this is why it's done in stages, and then you have your nuts put in, fake nuts. But you can have...
Can you choose what kind?
I think you can. One of them is
I'd want
pump.
cashews
So no, they go off.
for the niacin.
Sugared almonds.
One of your nuts is going to be a pump, so you can get an erection, and then there's a valve to let it down, so you know it's floppy. But you can have, your balls would be in front of your new vagina, but you can choose whether or not you want to have that sewn up. And one of the reasons why some people don't, so you would technically be a hermaphrodite, yeah? You
Only in
following
body
me?
alone.
Huh?
Only body alone, though. Spiritually and mentally, you're a full-on man.
Well, whatever you decide, isn't it?
Yeah.
So one of the reasons why they don't have the vajayjay sewn up is because, back to your original question, is because of they can't stop you getting moist. They can't stop you producing vaginal lubricants.
I can. Just take my t-shirt off.
So they can't stop that. So if you have it sewn up and you get turned on, that moisture and that
Like a water balloon.
it redirects to other parts of your body. So you will have like a build up of basically, I was going to say something
Pussy
horrible.
juice.
Yeah. There's been cases where it's built up in the person's leg and they've had to have it drained and removed elsewhere. So that's why some people don't have it sewn up, because medically it's healthier to do that. So
Wow, okay. I didn't
when
even
you
know
want to
that.
have your surgery, come to me because I know all about it.
Surely there's no like pleasure.
I don't think you have the sensation.
Neurons in
Well,
the fake penis.
You'd
So do some people keep their vaginas for pleasure?
I don't know. You I don't know.
I'm
I meant
making
to
a
do
horrible
that.
hand gesture.
Fisting. When I assume you still get the same sensations where your original part was.
I thought they made a new dick out of the clitoris, like they
I don't think
pushed
they
it
do.
up.
I don't know if it's
Up the
somehow.
tube.
I don't think it is. I
But
don't
doesn't
think it is.
if you
I think maybe
if you
they
turn male
used to.
sorry. If you turn male to female though, don't they get rid of your dick to the tip and then make that like a little clip?
Oh, maybe that's what I'm thinking.
I think they possibly.
Make that little clip.
They get rid of your dick to the tip and make a little clip. It sounded like a rap you were doing then.
I possibly.
You click it, then you spit.
Spit on the clip. Yeah, possibly, but I don't think they incorporate a vagina into the penis, like you know it.
How fascinating.
Wow.
So why were you talking about that?
I don't know.
Just.
Oh yeah, you would probably need false lube.
Yeah.
Did I
Oh,
tell?
yeah.
Oh no, sorry, I'll take off.
False lube.
Okay. Could you harvest? No, you wouldn't want to.
What? Genitalia?
No, I was thinking, like, could you harvest
the right
lube
boat,
off
yeah.
real women
Oh fucking hell
and
no!
bottle it?
Ooh.
You know, like they do with what is it,
Jesus,
squid
that
ink?
would that would stink.
Oh god. Ooh, no.
Like squid ink, and then you could sell it.
No. What I was gonna say, I might as well say it now. You can buy. I don't know if you're aware, but you can buy lube that looks like cum. So they use it a lot in adult films. It's called spunk,
Okay.
but it looks exactly like cum. So they use it in films
Why would you want it?
in case the guy doesn't.
Why lube though? Why is it lube? I can understand it being just like icing, sugar, and water,
Oh, it can't. Well.
but why would it be lube? So in case you
can
like
still
that-
use it as lube.
All right. In case you like that, my wife's just had sex with 10 men.
Yeah.
Look before you slide on in.
Or.
Did you see that video by that that
Apologies,
makeup
anyone who's...
YouTuber. You know, have you seen like that 100 layers
yeah,
thing?
that's where I got
Did
it
you
from.
see that video?
Yeah.
Did
Yeah.
you see this?
Of course not. Why would I be
Right.
watching
People,
this shit?
there's like this thing going around where people are doing 100 layers. So people will put. Am I right in saying it? They'll put like 100 layers of blusher on.
Yeah, or
and
100
then
layers
just
of
it'll-
mascara,
it'll-
nail varnish.
Why?
So this girl did
Just-
100 layers of
Okay.
jizz, and she got that stuff,
Oh, okay.
and then she got taken off YouTube because it was like sexually, even though there was nothing.
Right. Okay.
So yeah,
Um,
I thought that might be where you found that
yeah.
out because I heard about it recently.
Yeah, that's exactly where I found it.
Is it a
It's
good
called
video? I
Spunk.
did want to watch it.
Spunk. Spunk.
I wanted to watch it.
It's Norwegian. It's not that interesting.
Might be for me then.
100
100 layers.
But yeah, you could just use that.
Cool.
Not you, but
No.
whoever.
We got 5 minutes left,
Oh, right. Well, we've
so
gone all over the place.
we have we've
Jeez.
fought some social injustices, and
Spunked everywhere.
It's not very
Spunk
funny this
everywhere.
episode though.
I think it's funny. But I think we had a good conversation.
Yeah. Intelligent.
So to end, I want to know
Oh, God.
if is that a song?
I want to know what love is.
I wanna know if you're busy.
How
I
deep
wanna
is your
know
love?
what
Is
you're
your love?
doing.
How?
Daniel
Deep.
Bedingfield. Do you remember him?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get through this.
I'm
gonna get through this. I'm gonna get. Sorry.
If you had to choose between when you got an erection, you get an erection, but only
Yeah.
half of your penis gets hard. Would you
Yeah.
rather the base or the tip? So you could either have a stiff beginning with a floppy end, or a floppy beginning with a stiff end.
How
we were
would it-
just we were talking about this at Dale's engagement party on Saturday.
I think it would have to be the base, wouldn't it? Because you're not
Yeah.
going to be able to do anything with it otherwise.
Imagine a hard end, but a floppy base, and when you're ramming in, it'd be just painful. It'd be like squishing up on you. You imagining it?
Yeah.
It'd have to be the base.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
I
good
think
with
the
base.
tip then, if it was floppy, could get to places maybe that
Mm.
other things couldn't,
When you
like
buy,
to unclog your U-bend or something.
you could buy that penis extender though,
Yeah, you could.
and just put
No,
that on the
no.
end.
Nope, not allowed. You have to have one of these situations.
I'd go for the base.
Base in the place, London.
Hard base.
A hard base. Soft
Base
top.
in your face.
Slap a da BS. Yeah.
Is there a female equivalent?
No, don't be so disgusting.
No, there isn't.
Is there?
Just no.
Go on.
No, I was gonna
You
say.
thought it.
Yeah,
so
I don't know where I was gonna go with it. I was gonna say you just get wet on the outside, but not on the inside.
what if your pleasure zones were on the outside or the inside?
They kind of are both.
Uh huh.
It's kind of both.
Can only
Yeah,
have
so you
one,
could only
though.
have one. You could only have the inner feeling or the outer feeling.
Such a personal question
It is.
when you think about it.
And by inner feeling, I mean in your heart.
Oh, emotionally. Oh,
Because-
outer then.
You shouldn't be having sex without love.
That's true.
And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to draw this episode to a close.
If spiders, well, one last question.
Go on
Okay.
then.
If spiders were always playing tiny guitars, would you be less afraid of them, John?
I'd be more afraid of them.
Oh.
Depends what music they were playing. If it was like death metal,
Salsa.
oh, I'd be more inclined to let them in. But if it was like death metal,
It wouldn't be very
I
loud
wouldn't
though.
trust them.
If it was the Deliverance music, that'd be worse of all.
You could put them in a mug to amplify the sound.
That's true. Oh, no, I don't like spiders.
Drums would be better.
Well, no, are they
Yo.
gonna? They could carry their drums with them because they got 8 legs.
And they just make a web on their back.
I think guitars are more practical. Sorry.
Like Spider-Man. If you, is someone going somewhere?
I'm
you
going
going
away this
somewhere,
weekend.
Jess?
Yeah, I'm gonna be going somewhere.
Hey, let me stop you before you go.
Oh, what, John?
It's dangerous to go alone.
Yeah.
Here, take this.
What's this?
It's a flip-flop covered in jam. And spunk.
What on earth?
I'll never be dry again.
Wouldn't the jam counteract the spunk? Oh, it looked like red jizz. It looked like someone had a fucking syphilis infection or whatever.
Or
it was.
broken a hymen.
Broken a hymen.
Done broke the harmon.
Oh God.
Oh, I'm going mountain hiking though.
What?
I can't wear a flip flop.
Oh.
You still hit people with it.
That's true.
Or
But
put it on the floor and wasps will be drawn to it.
And then you can just
Then you can
crack
hit,
on with your spunk.
and then when they're on the jam, you can hit the flip flop and kill the wasp.
Oh god. Thanks, John.
Plus, any weirdos come up to you. It looks a spunky flip flop. No thanks.
Thank you, Johnny. So thoughtful.
It's okay. Just remember to take it, okay?
Like,
That's
yeah,
what they
I-
call Caitlyn Jenner, isn't it?
What?
The spunky flip flop.
Took a long time to cover that in spunk.
Did you dip or drizzle?
I saved and then liberally coated.
Drizzle.
What? What? Sorry.
I had to save it a good temperature so it didn't congeal.
Oh, like with my Toby jug.
Oh shit, that's 2 things covered in... Oh, I gotta have to change it up next week.
I think you
Gotta
need
stop.
to jack off.
Stop collecting all this jizz.
To jack off.
Sort yourself out, John.
Right.
Oh, you're not keeping that in, are you?
Yeah, why not?
Oh god. Oh no.
Yeah, why not?
Oh, of course we are.
I'm not keeping anything in past now.